Welcome back to the Professional Builder Show Village at the 2020 International Builders Show. My name is Dan Morrison. I'm the editor of ProTradeCraft. We are a residential construction technical journal built for people that wear
At the ProTradeCraft demo stage, we installed some Wellborn cabinets in an out-of-square corner, and then we built a custom island with stock cabinets. Zach Stone from Wellborn enlightened us on one reason to install uppers first that most installers don't realize.
If you've done very many kitchens, and if you've designed or been on the finished product side of doing the install, you'll notice sometimes the plans, if you do the base first, the base does not usually pivot how the design works. Even when you're designing a kitchen in 2020, or you're designing it in Chief Architect, or whatever you're using to design with, the walls, the doors, the appliances, they all hinge based upon the wall design. So if you install the bases first, then the walls, you could actually find out that you've got them installed wrong. So you're better off to do the walls right and then make your bases line up with the wall design. That's usually how it works out better, to make your spacing around your windows right, the spacing around your appliances right, your fillers the right size, and you don't have to start over when you get your bases done wrong, when you should have started with the walls.
But you don't install the uppers first when you make an island because there are no uppers. Stock base cabinets can be combined in many different configurations, including sinks, dishwashers, and storage options, to create an endless array of possibilities. Again, Zach had some design advice for using the space wisely.
You know what's nice when you design, or you talk to a client and they're wanting to put an island in their home, it's almost the sky's the limit. Even with the stock choices or even custom options, I mean, they can do whatever they like. There's probably, in this one footprint, if this was in somebody's home, you could have done it 100,000 ways. I mean, you could do drawer stacks, you could put some rollouts, you can do cooktops and dishwashers and sinks, and you can do whatever you want. You can do some decorative corbels and legs and change the overhang on the counter surfaces. There's so many ways you can do this. Just as an example, we've done a stock cabinet set and we've installed it, but it's something so simple as to just put an arch on the counter surface when you're going out over the valance, just to pretty up the knee area. Be a little creative. Sometimes when you're working with clients, and sometimes when you go in and bid that job that you're wanting to land, or you're doing that install, and you're that one builder that came in and said, hey, let's bump this out to about a 6-inch little cove here. You're paying $120, $150 to the fabricator that's going to cut your granite. Why not? You just landed the job just because you were creative. And this footprint, 100,000 different ways to do it.
It's not just screwing the cabinets together, too. The custom look comes from the details like a valence, end panels, overhangs, and some other extra details. And the builder, David Joyce, had a little input on the cabinets as well.
From an installer's perspective, just one thing I'd like to say is that you guys use real wood and then real plywood. And there's no particle boards, there's no fall apart, anything about the cabinets themselves.
So today we built an island with stock cabinets. Yesterday we talked about corners that are maybe way the heck out of square. If sometimes that happens with a framer or sheetrockers building up a lot of mud. Tell me a little bit about why that upper is so good at dealing with an out of square corner. It looks to me like they're mismatched because they're the wrong sizes, but
that's actually planned. Some people may think that we made a mistake, but what we do there is we sort of highlight the corner, especially in older homes. You've got a lot of 8-foot ceilings. If you're doing a remodel and you're going through that and you see an 8-foot ceiling, or even 9, 10-foot ceilings, it doesn't really matter. You can do staggers, and I've done a lot of staggers through my career doing design work and installs. And when you do a stagger, you do two big things. And one thing, you make the ceiling look taller than it actually is, and which adds an extra layer of molding up there too to make it a little more ornate and pretty. And the second thing you do is it gives you an opportunity to terminate this cabinet and have you a 3-inch tolerance on being able to, if it's out of square, this thing will land and you can tie those cabinets together, and if you're a 1/2 inch off, nobody will even notice it unless they get a tape measure out. So you capitalize by staggering, by making it look pretty, and also not worrying about a corner that's out of square.